Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So right now Dokkan is a little quiet. We have a little bit of a lull. It's not as bad I was thinking because it's only going to be a few days until we're going to see... Oh, actually, I mean, the Part 2 LR, 14th, 15th, it's looking like right around that range is when we're going to see it, right? So only a couple of days until we'll probably see animations and stuff. Maybe we could even be on the lookout for teasers or something like that, definitely. I figured that one good video we could do here is just kind of highlighting how good I think that the super attack skip feature is. To me, I feel like they just added it into the game kind of like masterfully, and it's really just gonna make playing the game, I think, just how do I word it? Just much better. I think like so. Okay. Wait. Let me pull up another one of my tweets here quickly here too. All right, guys. Just wanted to pull up a tweet in action here. Now for me, this is kind of like some of the more notable examples of like the super attack kind of like skip. LR Final Form Cooler right here is kind of like one of the prime examples of a character that this is very good for, right? So then he'll do a million additionals. Okay, so we got a normal right there. And then boom, it just kind of like cuts like half of the animation or something. I think that this just, again, it's just a very meaningful update. Something that like all players I think are going to experience a lot as they're playing the game, right? Because to me too, it like I do like to see a lot of the animations a lot of time. Like it's like that's kind of like the point of the game at this point, sort of, right? So it's like I don't really want to always skip all the actives and all these good animations. So I do like the way it works where it's like you kind of see it once and then it'll cut it down for subsequent supers. So, I mean, these are the most notable characters I could think of, really. The 7th anniversary LRs, who are incredibly, extremely popular characters, right? Where it's like these, like, Dokkan, we're about to show in a second, but Dokkan did mention they're going to be adding the skip right to more characters sequentially in the future, right? Because like it seems like they have to kind of like set it for like some of these characters, right? Like where, because it's not like the whole animation is skipped. It's just like the animation like kicks in like right towards the end of it, right? So we head back right here, and like some people are upset, like let's see the skip on some more characters, right? And it's right here, and I mentioned, so I think it's because they're actually setting for each unit when the animation skip occurs, and I compared it to King Crimson from JoJo. And then right here, they do confirm that they'll be rolling out the skip to more characters as time goes on. So obviously, it's, if we look, so this is the full, here's the complete list of cards that could now skip super attack animations. So let's take a look here. This guy's up there, huh? Interesting. So some of these characters, right? So I I mean, some of these are just like big popular LRs, right? Like AGL Vegito Blue, my mind just immediately goes to him because this is a character that could easy a soonish. Technically, this guy could easy a at any time. Int Evolution Blue Vegeta being here is interesting, but then again, the thing about him, I mean, he's an anniversary popular character. Same with like Tech Gogeta. These guys just easy aid. These guys are about to easy a. Metal Cooler is not here? LR Metal Cooler? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, these cards are in release order, by the way. So no LR Metal Cooler. Huh, okay. So we have VB. Then we have the 9th anniversary characters. Well, I guess that's not in release order because there's Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Okay. So maybe as we scroll down a little bit, we'll find Metal Cooler. Yes, yeah. So Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, they could be up for easy at any point. Now remember, these 9th anniversary characters, Blue Gogeta, the Gammas, Broly, right? These characters, their EZAs are not that far away. Like, because the thing about the anniversary character EZAs is we have like a concrete date. We know when they're going to EZA, right? Like, kind of like that window. Like, it's not like many characters, like they could EZA, here, 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 here. Whereas we know exactly where Blue Gogeta and Broly are going to be EZAing, right? Tech UI and Jiren next year. Yeah, next year's got 2024 is a great like lineup of characters. So we have some really big EZAs coming next year. Then we get down to the Broly movie celebration. We have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Now we get to the 10th anniversary year characters. So unfortunately, though, for giant forms, I don't have a clip of it myself, but giant form, the super attack skip will work for these giant form characters or these rage mode characters. But like, imagine, you know, you have the one in each slot. Each slot is still individual. Like the skip, it's not like, so for like the Metal Cooler Army, they do one super attack, the whole like volley of it, but it doesn't skip through all of them. It's only if you would get a hidden potential system additional super that the skip would trigger. That'd be the same for the Golden Great Ape Super Saiyan 4 Goku right there. A lot of these other characters, and then we start to get to a lot of like meta relevant characters, right? Mostly it's LRs until we get to kind of like recent, right? You know, Pui Pui, Cyberman, the Red Ribbon Army Piccolo, Beerus, you know, AGL God Goku, Metal Coolers are here, King Cold. You know, these are like recent characters. So I presume they would probably try and stick to a lot of the more recent characters and then work back for words from there. By the way, Lude is up here too. So we know Lude is confirmed as the next Battlefield LR. Exactly when we're going to get Lude, I'm not really too sure, but it might be with this next data download and this next update. Because remember, if we could take a look at this right here, we could just looking at the information we could see. So all these like notices in the news, it's, you know, this is, so Dokkan Frontier came out on the 7th. This Shenron, you know, login bonus was on the 6th right there, right? Burst was on the 7th. Right here, Battlefield's getting updated on the 14th, but that's 5 days away. So, you know, it's like we know we could see a little early that Battlefield is coming, which is definitely interesting right there. Okay, so I just want to kind of pull up a couple of clips, and we could kind of just like see in action how some of this works. Now, especially, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is where the super attack skip kicks ass, dude. We're on turn 49 in Festival Battles. Obviously, we could, you know, be even deeper than that. Here, let's just get to when we start attacking. So it does work well for Deborah. My Deborah is not built for additionals and stuff like that, so deep in the fight, Deborah only has his guaranteed super and then a 70% chance of a super. And then there's his skip right there. So Deborah's skip works nice, right? And then Cooler, Big Daddy. I mean, this is one of the big animation skip gods right here, is this guy. So we do that first one, and then any additional supers we get, it's just going to immediately skip to him punching the boss, which is just so good. So it's like now, like, we just go through this turn significantly quicker than we might have, right, previously. So the super attack skip definitely does help a lot in Festival. It works really well for Metal Cooler here, too. So, oh, okay, wait, well, there's, hold on. That's the Metal Cooler death. Let's just skip ahead. I just want Metal Cooler again. He's on the next rotation, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff to make sure we win, blah, 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 blah. Then here's Metal Cooler. What do we do here? Goma, then Metal... Okay, Metal Cooler. Let's look at Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler's animation skip is very good, too. Which makes... I mean, hey, I would hope so, since he's damn near best unit in the game, right? Alright, so here's Metal Cooler. So, remember, the super attack skip probably going to be a little bit more impactful on TUR characters that only have one type of super attack anyway. And then, okay, normal, sure. And then boom, it just goes right to the blast coming in. So it's like, you get hilarious turns. We got a bunch of fucking normals right there. But you get a hilarious turn with Metal Cooler where it's just like the key blast just comes in. Boom, 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 right? It's hilarious seeing that Metal Cooler key blast come in just like that. I absolutely love that. Is there another major character? I wanted to show Metal Coolers. I doubt we probably don't get Turles. My Turles is not built for additionals, right? It's additionals most of the time are not really going to get you the wins. I think as effectively as, you know, building defensively. We you know, no reason to go over it. We know. What do we got right here? So this is Dokkan Frontier. I'm sure there's. I noticed the super attack skip putting in some work in here, but for who? I guess I should. I did use a lot of cooler. I wasn't playing around. Oh, okay. Well, we could see this with Carnival Goku potentially. So there's his 18 key super, right? Then he does his 12 key super. This guy, by the way, is outstanding. It looks like in Dokkan Frontier. This Carnival Goku looks like he's going to be a massive Dokkan Frontier character to me. We don't get the additional. God damn it, dude. Ugh. Looks like, yeah, Physical God Goku does not have one. That's a bit of a pain. Physical God Goku having one would be huge because this is what he does, right? He, will just super, 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 super. So this is exactly the type of character, Physical God Goku, that we would want a super attack skip on. Physical God Goku is a very important one. The LR Gods, LR Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Those are characters we'd want to skip on. Who do we use in our last fight? We're using movie heroes, right? Oh yeah. Gohan's. Oh no, but this stuns, doesn't it? No, it didn't. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see Gohan doing his thing. Okay, so they're super in first. Did I go by his? No. Okay, my bad. I'm messing up here. All right, so here's Gohan supering, and then it just cuts right to the Ki Blast. I love this. Wabam. See, dude, that is where the super attack skip is so fire, right? It's just, it really is saving us a shit ton of time. It really is. I think that this is a outstanding feature that Dokkan has added. Do we get the no hidden potential system for Beast? Okay. And then we go to here. I mean, unless Carnival Goku gets 212 keys, maybe we could see his here. So there's his first one. I don't have him built to get additionals. We do get it, and we do get it, and then it just there's the skip right there. Yeah. So I just wanted to highlight how, I mean, I think good this is. Oh, Blue Vegeta's is really good. Yeah, we did the 1 year later here. Actually, wait. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so his amazing animation, he looks over, he's saying what's up to me, by the way. If you guys are curious who Gogeta's looking at, he is looking at me. All right, and then it just cuts right to him dropping down on him. I love it. I love it. Massive. So, I think 2026 Dokkan started out really bad just because the anniversary wasn't too good. And I think a lot of these celebrations have actually been quite strong. Maybe, we were upset about the RE content and stuff, but they've kind of moved away from that, right? Like they stopped with the limited time content. So I do feel like 2026 Dokkan is rebounding nicely, and they continue to spam great quality of life updates. It's only been, 6 months since they finally fixed the friend system update, right? So they're definitely doing a good job, I think, with some of these updates. This, it's just, I would be surprised if people play with this off, just honestly. I imagine most players are probably just always going to have this on because you still see the animation, and then if you get any additionals, those just kind of like skip by. I think they implemented this honestly in a great way, and this is like one of the more underrated amazing updates I think we've ever gotten here in Dokkan. So let me know what you guys think. I will catch y'all next time.